What's good, YouTube? This your boy Chi World back at y'all again with another tutorial for you guys. Today I will be teaching you how to draw with your mouse. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit post notifications so you will be notified every time I drop some heat. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure you got this option pulled up, and if you don't see it right here, all you gotta do is click onto it and hold it, and then it'll pull up the options. So when you get these options, you want to click the pencil tool. Okay, then after that you want to double click it, and you want to make sure your settings looking like mine for the time being. Okay, after you do that, you want to hit OK. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lock one of these colors so we only can have the black showing, you know what I'm saying? And let's make our lines a little thicker. So I'm gonna draw a face. And one thing you wanna do, like when you drawing, you want to overshoot your lines. You want to make your lines go through, like I'll show you. Just say if I'm drawing an eye, instead of like trying to make it so sharp to connect like this, you see how it's not really connecting at the points. If I was drawing like a face or something and the eyes is not connecting. Okay, first thing, to get them smooth, connected, sharp points at each end, you want to overshoot your line. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna draw our eyes, and we're gonna make the lines go all the way through just like this. And you'll see why we're doing it this way at the end. So after we draw that, we're gonna draw where the nose is supposed to be, and we're gonna overshoot our lines again. Go a little farther. Okay, that's looking right. We're just overshooting our lines. Okay, now what you want to do, wait, let me go ahead and draw the mouth real quick before we go to the next step. And if you don't want your lines to get corrected so much where it changes your shapes, you can double click back onto your pencil tool, and you can bring your smoothness down some, so you can have more control over the lines. Because the higher you got your smoothness up, it's going to try to clean your lines up. So you just bring that down some. Okay, now that we got our lines, move this mouth over some. Okay, what you want to do, you want to select everything. You want to go to Object, Expand, click OK. And after you click Expand, you want to come up here to Windows and get out. You want to get out your Pathfinder, and then we're going to click Divide. After you click divide, you want to click this white arrow right here. And now we can click every line that we overshot, and we can just hit delete twice. And it'll go through. And now you can see those sharp points we wanted, we got them now. So now everything is looking real smooth. Okay. Now we just gonna finish this face out. Let's go back to our pencil tool. Let's just go ahead and finish adding. Gotta make sure our color is on this side. Let me make my brush a little bigger. And I wanna bring my side, my smoothness back up so we can have these. So I get more help making a clean line. Okay. Since you're drawing with your mouse, you're gonna need all the help you can get to make these very clean looking lines. Do the same thing. We're gonna select this section right here. Then you want to just come up to object, expand, click OK, and go to divide on your Pathfinder again. Click this white arrow tool and go through and hit delete twice. Now we got a clean looking eyebrow. Go to object, expand, OK, divide, arrow. That's how we get some very clean looking lines, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna just add little small little details. Forgot I ain't got this. Make sure you got this right here. Your color on the bottom. Let's see. Move our smoothness all the way up. Okay, it's already moved up. Make our lines a little bigger. Try that one more time. Okay, I like that. That'll do. Okay. Got everything looking fairly good. Now we're gonna do the shape of the head. ain't gotta worry about what's outside the page. But we do gotta make sure it's still closed off. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everything, you still closing off your lines. Okay, let's make our lines a little bigger. And we're gonna overshoot it right here. Create our ear. We're gonna overshoot it right here. Overshoot. We're gonna overshoot. Then we're gonna overshoot again. You know that's gonna be the hair. So look, let's do it. I'll select all, go to object, expand, click OK. Then we're gonna go to divide, get our white arrow out. We're gonna delete our lines we overshot. So you can get these sharp points. Back to our pencil tool. Make sure your black is in the inside. I'll do the inner detail inside the ear. I'll make my brush a little bigger. You know what? I think that can be better. Let's make our brush a little bigger. We're just gonna go with a simple. Okay, that's our ear right there. So we're gonna select this, and it's just the same method. Same method through the whole picture. Expand, okay, divide, white selection tool, and just get our little lines that we overshot. Now that we finished with the line work, what you want to do, you want to highlight everything. Then we're going to go back to object, expand. Then you want to click merge to make it all one. After you do that, you want to drag this layer to this blank sheet of paper and make a copy. Lock that layer, and now we're gonna add some color to it. So, and how I find my skin tones, what I like to do, I like to give it like a mix between, if I'm doing like darker skin tones, I do a mix between like this orange and this red, and then I just keep moving around till I get the color that I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Not too orange, not too red, just somewhere in between. You know what I'm saying? Or if I want to do somebody brighter, I just go to orange, like a orangey, really just an orange color, and then I just come more over here. But the more you do it, you'll get the hang of it. You'll get more comfortable with finding colors. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make him kind of skin tone. He gonna be okay. This is a nice color. You want to go to your rectangle tool after you find your color and drag it over the entire picture. Make sure that you fit everything inside the rectangle. You want to right click the color, go to arrange, send the color to the back, and you'll know if you did this step right if you look over here at your layers and you see your lines showing on top of your color. After you do that, you want to select everything, go to object, expand, click OK, and then you want to click merge on your Pathfinder. So now what we can do now is click back onto it, right click it, isolate, select group, and now we can change the colors that's inside certain areas that's closed off. So we're gonna make this, we'll do his hair. I'll do his hair a little darker than that. We're gonna do his eyes, jet black in the inside. We're gonna do these like a brownish. White eyes. Anytime I'm doing the color of lips, I always make the top lip darker. You know what I'm saying? And make the bottom lip brighter. So I forgot this, but it's cool. Got to get that line right there. It's overshooting, but all is good. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a layer in between your line work and your color layer. And now what we finna do, we finna add the shades. So I'm finna teach you how to shade with your mouse. So you wanna go back to this pencil tool. And remember how I told you, make sure your color is at the bottom that you're using. Now we're gonna make sure it's at the top. And this is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna shade the pupil first. So I'm gonna get my dropper tool. I got a good sample of this color. And we're gonna just bring it down some to make a shadow of it. Click OK. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna trace in the inside, just like I'm doing here. And we're gonna add, after you do that, you want to add the shape of the shade you want. So I want the shadow to curve just like this. And really, I should have did the blacks with the line work, but it's all good. It is all good. You feels me? So we're gonna add one more layer to add behind that. We're gonna sample this eye, get a shadow for it. And I just want you to see my method of shading. I'm tracing inside where I don't want the shadow to go, you know what I'm saying, too far out of what I'm doing. And then I want the shadow to come right here. And then we're gonna come back up with it. So it'll all make sense at the end. I'm gonna do the same thing right here. We're gonna trace in the inside. And whatever shadow you want behind the shadow, you gotta, on your layers, you gotta put it behind it on the layer side. So really what I can do is see how that shadow is coming through the eye. I can make another layer behind this dark brown and just sample this again and get my pencil tool back and just cover that up. And I'll do a couple of more videos using my mouse, so if you're not really getting the hang of or getting what I'm doing, if I do a couple of them, you'll eventually catch on. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and color this. I'm gonna make a layer above everything with my blacks, so it'll be on top of the colors. Okay. You see what I'm doing? Every time I want a shadow to sit on top of a shadow, I'm just making a new layer above the shadow that I want it to sit on top of. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shade the skin tone now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back to a layer that's close to the bottom, sample the skin tone. We're gonna pick a nice little shadow for it, get our pencil tool, and then we just gonna trace where we don't want the shadow going. Like we really making a border for it where it don't go outside of this, you know what I'm saying? So just say if we're gonna stop it right there, it's not gonna go past where the border I made it, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like making a stopping point for it, because if you just do it crazy, it's just, but we're gonna make our little border. I always make the border before I start adding the shape of the shadow. So I'm tracing where I don't want it to go outside, and now I'm finna do my freestyle of my shadows. I want it to look just like this, and there you have it. Shadow on my nose. We're gonna do a shadow right here, so we're gonna make it come right there. Let's make it come a little farther over. shadow right here. Just a little dip. Little shadow under the eyes. And the more you do it, the more you'll get the hang of it more, you know what I'm saying? Let's sample this shadow right there. We gotta do this other side right here. Uh-oh. Make sure that's on the layer. Make sure it's on the eyeshadow layer. And it's best to name your layers when you're doing shadows so you can be a little more organized. I'm not very organized when I'm working. And you know what? We can going back to our skin shadows. We're gonna do the inner shadow of the ear. So come right here. Put a shadow under his lip. We're gonna do a shadow inside the lip. Let's see. We're gonna trace our border. Now we're gonna create a layer on top of everything, on top of the line work and everything, and we're gonna get our the color white so we can add our little glares in the eyes. You can just get your circle tool for that. Then what you want to do, you want to hold Alt. I mean not Alt, but wait, is it Alt? Yeah, hold Alt on your keyboard and just drag it over to make a copy. And we're gonna make one more small circle right here. And we're gonna get out our selection tool, hold Alt again after you select it, and drag it over. We're gonna go back to the layer that's under the line work, and we're gonna add our highlights to the skin. You know what I'm saying? So let's find a brighter color. Go back to our pencil tool. Just create them some highlights. There. We're gonna get one coming right there. We're gonna get cheekbone. That little look pretty good. And there you have it, you guys, how to draw using your mouse. I will be dropping a few more of these videos so everybody can, you know what I'm saying, catch on, and we'll get more advanced in a couple more videos I drop. So we'll start drawing like stuff that's more in detail and depth. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, subscribe. More heat coming soon. And I'm out this thing.